And yeah, I'm wearing this. I may look like a fool to some people. But welcome back for another episode of the Whitebeard TK podcast.
But I bought it, so he's gonna wear it.
Yeah, whatever. As you can see, once again, we are going from the hood, where we are, out to the woods. Actually, hold on, let me spin around. We're actually going to go back to one of our favorite places that we went to. How long ago was it? When we first started the 52 Hike Challenge. And we went out to a spot in Rhode Island. So we've been going there, what, about once every year?
Yeah.
About once a year. And so, yeah. It's the first time we're going out in the summer-ish. We usually go down in the spring and in the fall.
Which, I mean, listen. I think it's still spring. So, the summer's probably going to be pretty hot. I was just talking about that yesterday with somebody else.
What about it?
That the summer's probably going to be hot since it's hot now.
Could be. I was hoping for a mild summer since it's been very cold.
It was 108 in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Some guy, listen, yesterday, okay, I went to a spa, right? So, got in the sauna, some dude was like, yeah, it was 108 in Las Vegas. So I flew over here to then go into like the steam room. I'm just like, it's so you came from the heat to go into the heat. But he missed the humidity. It was so dry.
Thank you. You're looking at me instead of him.
I know, I'm talking to you.
But yes, thank you for sharing. Get your camera so we can go. So we're heading out to Rhode Island. For us, it's about a 3-hour drive. Of course, if I stop, which I usually do, because now we need to get ice. Didn't do the stuff last night. Had to go pick her up. So. You ready? So, that's all packed up. We gotta make a stop, but if you're ready, come on. You know how we do. We didn't introduce our names, did we? That'll do. Have to do that later. Right now, jump in the back seat. And take a ride with us. Then you can experience adventure through our eyes. Let's go. See what happens when you start out late. Didn't feel like stopping for breakfast, so we just ran. Think supermarket, and now we just eat this on our way. What do we have today?
Bread with cheese on it.
Who?
Bread with cheese on it.
What kind of cheese?
Munster cheese.
Munster cheese. I'm kind of hungry. Oh look, there's a laundromat we go to. to
Sachuest Point.
You're not in the sun. Let's get to the sun. That's much better, although the sun is facing the other way. Welcome to Sachuest Point. It took us 3 hours or so to get out here. We started early this morning. It is now 10 minutes to 3. It's a Sunday, so the building is closed. I totally forgot we're out here Sunday instead of Saturday. I'll tell you, just sometimes we hike out in the woods, which is good. It's nice and quiet. We discovered this place. I think this was our second or third hike that we did during the 52 hike challenge. And we've come out here, like we said earlier, a couple of times out of year, and you'll see why in a second. At least we hope you'll see why in a second. You get to experience why we come here. Anyway, this is a wildlife preserve. We come here. Let me spin you around for a second. It's the building. And you can probably see the beach up behind me. If not, you'll see it a little bit later. The trail starts behind this building and then comes back this way where we're going to be walking, and we'll behind where I was, because I just realized I couldn't see with the darkness. And it's about 2.5 miles. It's pretty cool. You get to see wildlife along the way. We've come out here and we've seen what creepy crawly things crawled across the ground.
I don't know.
The snake.
Yeah.
The snake.
There's been a rabbit and some deer.
Yeah, rabbit, deer, and one year we came out here and it was a rare occasion, and right up there on top of that roof, what did you get a picture of? And if I find that picture, I'll add it either to this story or something else.
Snowy owl thing.
Hey, who? The white owl, which comes here like once a year or something. You should see all the people out there taking photographs. But yeah. So we come out here, we've seen deer. We have seen rabbit. We've seen all sorts of birds. And yeah. So now we'll be out here.
Oh, there's one over there.
There's what?
There's a deer over there.
Where? Oh, it's a deer over there, but I can't turn the camera around.
It's just the head anyway.
Yes. So, yeah. We'll be walking around. We'll take it out to the coastline, which is one of the reasons I was going to say, is that sometimes we like to go to, which I prefer, the woods. But every once in a while, since I love the water, coming by the water, we come out here because this is the closest we can get to for coastline. So, that is why we are here. To enjoy the peace and the quiet. And the coastline. You'll see in a moment.
Okay, so I think I'm zooming in. Well, right there, there's like rocks, and then there's like a little bit of people, and then there's like nothing there. That's sand, and then there's a whole bunch of people over there. That's also sand. There's a beach down there. So you can walk from the parking lot to the beach, but I don't know if I'd do that, because they also have like passes for parking to the beach. And yeah.
Today I'm trying out something different. Hold on, let me show you. Ooh, look at the lake. For the first time, I am hiking in sandals, but these are for hiking, so I'm usually in boots, but it got too hot, and I haven't had sandals in a very long time. We have taken lots of pictures over here. Got a beautiful tree. This really is a decent spot to come if you have kids, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, little fella. Go ahead and touch it. Well, this looks like a good spot to eat. What do you think?
Yeah.
You ready to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. When you come out here, you see these signs because as you're walking along, you see all the greenery, but in order to get down to the access, get down to the shoreline, You'd have to find those points where you can go down. We just got finished eating. Sitting here in this bench. And time to keep going. I took that off, took off my hat so I can get all of this vitamin D. Hey, somebody needs to explain to me, how in the world do you get vitamin D in a pill? How do they harness the power of the sun? Interesting. If you know, let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. Anyway, it's time to push on. What you found?
Another piece of clearness. That's really cool.
Come, let me see. Finding glass. Hey, looks like snakes. Everybody's saying the Lion King. Whatever it is. We'll be going all the way down there and then around that peak. It keeps going. Eventually we'll get down to our favorite spot and you can see it. And then it curves all the way back there. And then way back there where we first came in. I was gonna sit there.
I'm done.
Okay, I just took off the hat and I'm choking. Just singing around like that. What are you doing? This tree used to be huge. It looked like it was in the African plain. Now it's broken. Probably due to a storm. This is the owl we were talking about that you saw. You see this? That's the wingspan. That's huge. Remember, that was the owl that you saw. The wingspan. That's insane.
So it's like a little under half of my height. I think I'm 160 centimeters long.
Yeah.
It's like hip bone.
Yeah. See, these birds all look cute when they're on the TV or on bags of potato chips, but in real life, they're huge.
Just like my arms are like as long as your body. Almost.
Probably. I don't think so, but we'll see. Okay. Want to come with us? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Okay, my feet are freezing. Yes, in order to get you that shot, I got caught in a couple of waves, and the last one came up to my knees. So my sandals are soaking wet, and she laughed at me. The joy of traveling with this person. Thank you so much. Usually when you come out here, you'll see stacks of rocks like this piled up. If you remember the name of what they're called, let us know in the comments. For the most part, no one disturbs the rocks for whoever put it up there. We've done a couple and came back the next year and found that ours are still there. Our first time around, she put hers back up there and said, look, there's one for each one of us in the family. So yeah, of course. What's the matter? Don't want to get wet? So what's the matter? Don't want to get wet?
No, I'm trying to take the sand with the rock. Proceeding to take tiny little, oh my goodness, someone's a bug at me. Tiny little rocks out of her shoe because we were over there in the water, and under the water there's like tiny little rocks around the big rocks. So now they're in his sandals.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
We are now at a crosswalk. A crosswalk? A crossroads. We can continue Flint, which we've done many times, and finish this whole thing to like 2:15. No, 2.5 miles I think it is, almost 3. Or cut it in half and go back to the visitors. It's getting kind of late and we have to drive home. It's going to take us 3 hours to do so. So I guess we're choosing to cut this in half instead of doing the whole trail today, because though it's wonderful being out here in the sun and drinking warm water, yeah, got a long drive back. Since I'm the only driver and my knee has been bothering me, and I'll stop. We probably won't get home until it's dark. And yeah, stopping for dinner, but I made some of that last night, so we can always pull over and eat that.
Yes.
Is she back there making faces?
No.
I can't see. All I see is a black screen.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. A few years ago, we saw deer running around over here. Red again. Nothing? Nothing?
I didn't do anything.
What?
I didn't do anything.
I was talking about the red in your hair again.
Oh, yeah. Like barely. Oh, it says semi-permanent, but it's been like 2 or 3 weeks and it's already fading out of my hair. Or actually it says permanent. It doesn't really work. It never takes.
And how many colors since 2017? To start when she was 13, no, 12. She had pink in her hair with chalk.
Okay, the first, yes, that was that. And then I tried to put blue in my hair. Didn't work. Then like a blue, black, and then I tried to do highlights. It worked a little bit. And then I box bleached it, which I've been doing forever. People say don't do it, but I do it anyway. And then it was red after I bleached it, and then it was purple. It was purple, but it was too dark, so it was like a black, and it like came out black. I don't know why. And then pink, and then I did brown, so back to my natural color, and then it started fading again, and so then I did red. No, I did green. Yes. So when I did brown, I left out like a piece here and then a piece somewhere over here. Then I did it green, and I kept doing that green, and then it just faded, and then it all faded out, and I did red. Now you're up to date. My eyes are burning.
Thank you for sharing this. And this is what I have to go through every day. Let us. Doing this for nearly 5 years, 4.5 years, and have been dehydrated, right? Suffered from heat exhaustion, was it? Yeah, we learned a little trick. Get this. Drop it in your water, fix up your electrolytes, and yeah. Tastes a little bit like soda. Got a little bit of fizz. Just a little bit. Your dinner.
Thank you.
It's 11:17. We've made a couple of stops just so I can rest. As you can see, she's asleep. It's probably the last rest stop before we get home. Probably get home about 12-ish. What's a better light for you? I'm tired. As you can see, it's a great place to go, but since it's so far away, it pretty much takes a long time because we like to get there very early so you can have a place to park. What we didn't show you when we did find a place to park, we circled around about 4 times. And at 4th time, just about to give up, we got in there, and so we sat there and then had a little bit of lunch, and it took that whole time out there. And it's pretty much just sat out there and just rested by the river, the ocean, right? Now in the last leg of home, we're about 30 miles away. My eyes are burning, my knee hurts. I want to crawl into my bed, but my brain works where I get home and I have to unwind the rest of the day so I can just calm down and rest. But these are things we do. The things I like to do, love to do. Beats sitting in front of the television. Hey, I can waste time in front of the TV as good as anybody else, but yeah. The pain, the tiredness, this was a day where worth it. Well, it's 1 a.m. and we have returned. From the beautiful flowers to the broken glass. Whatever. It's time to go to bed. Hope you enjoyed this day and this ride. I think that's how I just wanted to end this today. Or tonight, or actually it is another day. Join us next time on the wonderful adventures of, what is this?
Whitebeard and TK Adventures.
The Whitebeard and TK